Hey, you guys, thanks for watching and thanks for keeping this channel rolling. I saw I have 40 more subscribers. Guys, keep subscribing. Why not? Cost you nothing. Some entertainment, some grainy ass videos, some dude with long hair talking to you all kinds of smack about these stupid motherfuckers out there on the internet. Somebody got mad because I cussed on my channel. That is what I do. This is also how I am real life. That's correct. Somebody even said, well, your wife must be proud of you. Yes, she is. You want to know why? I don't sell out for nobody. I am who I am. I'm not changing myself for nobody. And I would never ask you to do either. Anyways, got that out of the way. Again, guys, thanks for subscribing and thanks for the positive reinforcement and discussions. It's great. It's fantastic. I love it. And again, yeah, I'm grainy. I'm opinionated, but that's what this channel is about. So, equipment synergy. It's something that some people don't understand, and some people know what it is. And we have a camp that really believes that that's not a thing. It actually is a thing. As you guys know, this system is big part of that synergy that I've experienced. Um, so, what is synergy? Well, synergy is sinking energy. And some people think that's snake oil. It has nothing to do with snake oil. It has to do with equipment that just really meshes well with everything that's going on. Um, as you guys know, I got an LS3 preamp here, which is a beautiful, beautiful preamp. It's my favorite preamp that I've ever had. So Audio Research is known for their higher end product. However, it's not unobtainium. These preamps, they go for more money than what I've paid for by a good margin. So it's not like I paid top dollar for this stuff. Um, these speakers have been my love and hate relationship for 3.5, if not 4 years. I have them for a while. Restored these. The woofers are all redone. I got butylene surrounds in there. These woofers never have to be touched again inside because they're a pain in the balls to do it. Um, and now, ever since I've tried so many combinations, Emotiva, Bella's Class A preamplifiers, I just could not figure it out. This speaker was just sounding too harsh, too much treble, too much this. And Stereophile even wrote about it like, these were harsh sounding speakers. The effort was great, but and there are not many of these in existence because of that, because it didn't sell at the time. It was just not a speaker that people wanted to go for, especially at this price point. So tried everything, and then a good friend of mine says, "Yeah, you should try Audio Research because he has them. He worked for Boston Acoustics, and he advised me to try an Audio Research." And I was kind of skeptical. I'm like, "This is an old Audio Research LS3 is a line stage preamp. What does this thing different than say a good Emotiva from the modern day?" But the price was so good, I couldn't refuse. It's my first time being exposed to ARC, and I bought it. And I got it in. I looked at it. Said, wow, it's actually a very nice unit. Looks really good. Got the handles. Got the thick bezel. Looks really good. Very simple. We got a gain. What is it? A gain, a balance control, mono stereo, and then your inputs. That's it. And then we have a monitor here and a direct, a mute, and a power switch. That's it. It's really that simple. And I'm like, okay, no remote. That's already kind of, not sure if I'm going to like this. And for 2 days, it was sitting there, and I was contemplating to just not try it and just sell these off and sell the LS. And I was like, I'm going into a realm where I'm not too comfortable. Um, yeah, I hooked that thing up. It changed everything. I could not believe that a preamplifier could make such a difference. The low end started to speak to me. This started to tighten up completely. By that time, I got to add to it added acoustic treatment, as you see here on the first reflection. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5 panel there. So that changed a lot too. This room was also treated to a point. I got 6 panels in total here, and as you can hear, it sounds phenomenal in this room. And my God, I had that preamp on there and just the whole day non-stop listening. It's like rediscovering your music. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. That is synergy. It has nothing to do with Spenger. It has nothing to do with brand. It has nothing to do with anything really, but now it mashed together. Something matched, something sonically changed just enough to take this where it needs to be. And the reason why I had this speaker and that I never got rid of it is that I knew there is more to this speaker. It had a lot of good qualities to it. The low end was great. The mid range was really, really, it's really articulate and clean and just really good sounding. But that tweeter, it was just whap at you, you know? And I knew there is some things that I can probably do to make this speaker right where it needs to be. And that's where it is right now. So that is synergy. You know, that's just a short explanation. There's probably more to it, but that is synergy, guys. It's not snake oil. It's not something you have to spend a lot of money for. As you can see here, there's a whole row of different components here. Now you could debate, but yeah, you have a triamp setup with tubes, and then the big D300. But that's because this speaker is not easy to drive. It's an 83 dB speaker. It's got its quirks and features if you think about it. But all in all, that is synergy. So again, and it's unfortunate that a lot of these groups, I see still a lot of people that believe that it's some snake oil thing. It really isn't, and it's also not bonded to price. This is not $100,000 setup, you guys. Not even close to it, right? Um, yeah, I do agree. Where you see, and I think that's the biggest problem. You see these commercial or commercialized little shorts and videos of big systems, $800,000, and then they show you this little ground box, and that's like, oh, this is synergy. That's not synergy, okay? That is just a snake oil little product that basically doesn't do fuck all for your sonic experience. But that does. Matching equipment does. And I think a lot of you guys have experienced this, that you go, I just bought another amplifier. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It changed the sound completely, right? My low end got a little bit tighter, or maybe even a little bit looser, a little bit more bloated, but maybe better extended. There's always a trade-off with stuff like this, of course. It's never perfect. But what is perfection, right? Maybe we should stop chasing that imaginary dragon and just enjoy this stuff for as far as you can bring it within your budget. And I think that's where synergy is a far overlooked thing. Don't be shy trying different brands. There's so many brands out there, so many different products out there that you can try. It's not about raw power. It's not about specs and 500 damping factor. Anything above 100, it's not really doing much for your ears. So you know put it in relative terms and do your research. Just do your research. And in this case, with the LS3, that changed everything in this system. I started to build more upon this. Getting the D300 was a great deal on this amplifier. This is a monster, by the way. It's basically the solid state that drives the low end of these speakers. It's a little bit overqualified, but I started to build on it. I got motivated again to search my right way, and I really did. I'm really proud of it. So there you have it, guys. That's my definition of synergy. And you guys, open this discussion. Do you guys have stories like that where you had something where it was so hard to listen to, and then at one point you got that one product in there, and wow, it pulled everything straight? Would love to hear about it. But there you go. Synergy is not snake oil. If you think that, you got a lot of learning to do, guy.